It's getting cold, my lord. Let me add a piece of clothing for you. Holy crap, isn't this the dragon robe only the emperor can wear? Why give it to me? Take it away quickly. I am a loyal subject. Okay. Today, the Khitans and Huns have launched an attack on the east and west sides. The Khitan and Hun alliance are numerous. The offensive is very fierce. Although there are few at the south gate, the attacks are very fierce. Lord Zhou, although there are fewer Huns and Khitans at the south gate, their attacks are very fierce. I request Lord Zhou to give me a team. Let me go to support the south gate. General Lin is a fierce general. Wouldn't bothering General Ling be like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut? Lord Zhou, I think those Huns attacking the south gate. The Khitan coalition forces are probably veterans. Although the number of people at the south gate is less than the east and west gates, I feel that these people are more like a sharp knife. The south gate is likely to break the city before the east and west gates. Even if Lord Zhou is unwilling to let Lin take the risk, we must send more people to support the south gate. General Lin, don't worry about the soldiers on my south city. They are holding a new weapon I invented, called Chain Home. General Lin, look at the Hun soldier who just climbed up. Wasn't he knocked down by our soldiers using Chain Home? Falling from such a height, I reckon he'll be crippled even if he doesn't die. Lin Juan is not referring to the defense on the city wall at all, but the city gate of the south gate. Now Zhou Yi is talking nonsense with himself here. What kind of face he invented? General Lin Yuan has no intention to listen to these. Could it be that the victory yesterday made this Zhou Yi Zhou Xingjian proud? Complacent? Just as Lin Yuan was thinking about how to persuade Zhou to increase troops to the south gate, suddenly came from the south gate a loud bang. It was broken. This is what a group of soldiers at the south gate shouted happily. The south gate is broken! The south gate is broken! Could it be that spies from the Huns and Khitans have also infiltrated Zhou Yi's Zhou Xingjian's army, exploring the city? Otherwise, the south gate is broken. Why are they so happy? But after all, this is a time of life and death. Think calmly. Lin Yuan didn't think that Zhou Yi would be so careless at this time. Careless? First time, a bold idea emerged in Lin Yuan's mind. Could it be that Lord Zhou? Is there something mysterious about the south gate of your Pingzheng County? Qianyang Chuan, I order the independent regiment to be under the command of General Lin from today. There is a little trick. Isn't General Lin going to support the south gate? I will now hand over my elite independent regiment to you. You will know the trick later. Although Lin Jiwan didn't know what medicine Zhou Yi was selling in his gourd, but he accepted Zhou Yi's name without hesitation. When Lin Zhenwan and Qianyang, when he came to the most central position on the south gate wall, the Hun's aura was as fierce as a tide, pouring in from the breached south gate. But at their end is an even thicker gate. It's actually a barbican. Ha-ha, so that's it. So that's it. Independent regiment, listen to the order and start the attack. Lin Zhenyuan saw the situation and immediately ordered the soldiers ambushing on both sides of the city wall. Launch an attack on the Hun Khitan coalition forces in the barbican. Sword rain has golden soup, pouring down. The barbican instantly wailed and retreated. Lin Zhenyuan shot a small thorn. The dream city instantly turned into a sea of fire. The raging fire burned the bottom into a living hell. A stream of thick black smoke rose from that moment in Nanchang. After seeing it, the Khitan king and the Hun king, both were all smiles, so the two began to praise each other commercially. Speaking of Prince Atamu, your warriors of Changshantan are really brave. If it weren't for your brave fighting, we are probably still outside the city now, enduring the arrow rain of the Chen people. Where? I just saw from afar that after the South City was broken, it seems that the first to rush into the city were your warriors of Zhangjiangtan. In the end, it's still your heroes who are brave. At this moment, the two listened to the iPhone coming from Nanchang. I only felt like I was listening to heavenly music. Soon, the faces of the two changed. They found that on the South City wall, suddenly doubled the number of achievement soldiers, and their soldiers seemed to be fleeing for their lives. What on earth happened? They are demons. What about the other warriors? Dead, all dead. Only a few of us are left. How could 10,000 elite troops be killed and injured, leaving only the few people in front of them? You few people. King Khitan and King Hun. I never thought. The 10,000 elite soldiers they carefully selected actually died inexplicably in Pingliang's South City. How hateful, how hateful! When the city is broken, I will never spare the city guards of Pingliang City. Now 10,000 elite soldiers at the south gate have been defeated and killed. The two can only pin their hopes on the soldiers in the east and west directions. But the ideal is very full. Reality is very skinny. The defending soldiers on Pingyang County used hot oil regardless of cost. Greet a Han Khitan person. In this way, the offensive on both the east and west sides has not made any progress. After nearly 10,000 casualties in the Khitan-Hun coalition forces on the east and west sides, King Khitan and King Hun, only then did he order the withdrawal of troops with heartache, facing sufficient food and grass, well-equipped Pingliang. Obviously, This time, they are really like tigers meeting hedgehogs. There is no way to start. And at this time, Zhou Yi's 800-mile urgent report has also been sent to Chen State, the front line in Hanyang City, the capital. 800-mile urgent report. The Huns and Khitans jointly attacked Wu Weiguan. Wu Weiguan fell. The guard Lin Jinyuan died with 3,000 Weiwu guards at the pass to serve the country. Yan Song, I knew it long ago. The content of this 800-mile urgent report is nothing more than the loss of Wu Weiguan. His line of officials are already prepared. Take the opportunity to splash sewage on Zhou Yi, the magistrate of Pingjiang County. Report to the front line. 800-mile urgent report. General Zhang of Pingyang defended the city for 3 days, but was defeated. Led his men to surrender to the Khitans. Now the Xiongnu. The Khitan Xiongnu allied forces have surrounded Pingliang County with an army of 400,000. Li Feiyu, the magistrate of Pingyang County, led 3,000 soldiers and the people of the city in a desperate fight to the death. After hearing the second 800-li urgent report, Yan Song immediately panicked. This was completely different from what he had discussed with the Xiongnu before. Everyone's success. The Khitan and Xiongnu armies are invading on a large scale. What good ideas do you have now? This humble servant dares to speak. Please, your majesty, punish Prime Minister Yan Song for the dereliction of duty and recommending Zhang Bao. This Zhang Bao is a 200,000-strong force. Not only did he fail the emperor's grace, he failed to defend Wu Wei Pass in Pingyang City, but also surrendered to the Xiongnu. The Khitan's actions are damaging to the prestige of our nation. Damaging! Your majesty is wise. This humble servant failed in his recommendation. 10,000 deaths cannot atone for my crime. But the most urgent task now is how to deal with the Khitan and Xiongnu invasion. Yan Song's remarks struck a chord with Li Xuanji. So Li Xuanji immediately asked Yan Song how to deal with the situation. The Xiongnu and Khitan forces have occupied Wu Wei Pass for more than 10 years and have never invaded on a large scale. They have only crossed Wu Wei Pass to graze and herd sheep on the plains. In short, they also want to live in peace. Their large-scale invasion this time must be because after testing Wu Wei Pass, they have lost a piece of land where they graze and herd sheep. In this humble servant's opinion, this time the Xiongnu and Khitan are here for profit. We can cede Yongzhou to them, use the resources of Liangchen, win the favor of neighboring countries. Yan Song's sentence, use the resources of Liangchen, win the favor of neighboring countries, came out. Immediately aroused opposition from Wen Boyan and other Qingliu officials. Your Majesty ceding land for peace is something our Chen kingdom has never done since its founding. We should mobilize all the troops from Qingzhou, Yuzhou, and Bingzhou to support Yongzhou. But the dozens-year-old Emperor Li Sheji is now like a rebellious child in puberty. He doesn't choose the good option, but insists on choosing the worst option. Anyway, my Chen kingdom has vast land and abundant resources. Losing one Yongzhou is not a big deal. Anyway, the land tax there doesn't bring in much money. Prime Minister Yan, who do you think should be sent to the Xiongnu this time to persuade them to withdraw their troops? Zhou Yi suddenly appeared in Yan Song's mind. Now Zhang Biao has surrendered to the Xiongnu, but he is essentially one of his own men. If Zhou Yi is sent as an envoy this time, maybe Zhang Biao will interfere and let the Xiongnu and Khitan kill Zhou Yi directly. Your Majesty, Zhou Yi, the magistrate of Pingjiang County, persuaded Li Feiyu to surrender for your majesty 3 years ago. Such a naive and patriotic talent. This time, why not let Zhou Yi, the magistrate Zhou, visit as an envoy as well, to establish peace between the Khitan, the Xiongnu, and our Chen kingdom. After hearing this, Li Xuanji felt that Yan Song's arrangement was very reasonable, and immediately ordered Wei Zhongshen to take the imperial decree.